Happy Monday, y'all, and also happy Gregorian calendar New Year to everybody. Appreciate y'all watching. This is your girl Lance with BH Capital Enterprises coming to you with another installment of SPX Levels of the Week. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, basically every Monday or maybe every Sunday, basically before the markets open on Monday, I put out a video talking about the levels that I'll be looking for on SPX on a week to week basis. Um, if you'd like, please go back and watch my previous videos. I've been doing this since mid October, so about 2.5 months almost at this point. But uh, So anyway, just to recap, last week. Last week was fairly bullish, with SPX low of around 37.23. So not a whole lot of volatility last week in terms of just not a whole lot of volatility last week. The price ranged from, I think the price range last week was around 50 points. So, not a whole lot with SPX. Uh, Early Tuesday, SPX did, try to make a run and it reached new all-time high on Tuesday last week. I think it was Tuesday, the 29th. And it stopped right near my 37.57 to 63 range. And then uh, it was kind of bearish the next day, with Thursday finishing out at 37.56, which was again right, pretty much where Tuesday's high was. But SPX did in the process on Thursday reach a new all-time high of 37.60.20, which was right inside my 37.56, 37.57 to 63 range. But as far as this week is concerned, to the downside, of course, I'm watching 37.40s, 45, and then mid to low 37 30s. But one level I really, really, really want you guys, or what I'll be paying attention to, is 37.22 to about 37.03, which is it represents basically a gap below the market currently. So I'll be looking, not necessarily saying that, with any kind of certainty that SPX will be moving down to fill that gap, but to just be aware of that gap in the markets, in case there's any sort of bearish narrative, of course, that may force the price action downward to at least fill that gap. So if that happens and bears are not able to take control, I'd expect a bounce from that gap. Maybe a gap fill and bounce, or maybe it'll bounce right at around low 37.20s, and head back up. But if it does not hold, then SPX, I would expect it to go back below 3700, where we'll see potentially 36.93 to 36.88, then about 36.78 to 75, then 36.63 to 57. And then as far as the upside is concerned, if SPX can get through this, well, actually, futures are up about 15 points right now, last time I looked. But if SPX can get through this, getting through this 63 level is about 37.75. So I'll be looking for that today, depending on how the open goes. It should open somewhere in the high 37.60s today. As long as futures don't dive while I'm doing this video, but or dive within the next 30 minutes, which anything can happen. But anyway, and then through that 37, 75 to 79 range is 37.88 to 93. I feel like heading into the inauguration or January 20th, as we get closer to that date, maybe SPX is going to keep, kind of slowly pushing new all-time highs potentially, and then maybe, maybe get up over 3,800. That's very possible this week. This is our first full week since, before Christmas. So last 2 weeks have been abbreviated with the holidays. So maybe we'll get some more volume in the markets this week. But over the next few weeks, I'll be looking to see if the markets will keep kind of pushing upward. Um, but anyway, so yeah, those are the levels that I'm watching for this week. If you guys have any questions or comments or any commentary or any thoughts, feel free to leave them. Feel free to email me at lance at bhcapitalenterprises.com. That is Lance at bhenterprises. Lance at bhcapitalenterprises.com. You can find me on social media, at bhcapital ENTLLC on Twitter and Instagram. And then Facebook is just BH Capital Enterprises LLC. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in next week's SPX Levels of the Week. And let's see how this goes.